so now I'll record some things. I'm pretty sure I'm going to upload it to GitHub. I'll just record as I work on it. So I added a little folder called host-mount PSG Mini Linux. It has a little graphics library that has all kind of like examples that can run directly on the frame buffer. And in addition to it, it has some examples that I built, like a source code that does some things with DRM, and basically these ones are compiled. The executables here are compiled statically, so I could go and just pack them like in a RAM disk, even if there are no network support. It will be a little bit bigger, but it will work like pretty nicely. But there is also like a ppm file somewhere, so it is a little bit heavy. So I just increased the kernel size, allowed 9p to monitor with QEMU for the demos in beta, and that's how it is. So let's just quickly see what are the size of it. So 25 megs, it's not the end of the world, but some just like to show more things. Everything there is statically linked. Okay, libs are not real libraries. Could have like libdrm there that I built. Basically, they have like a couple of let me see what's there. We have these two fellows. Both are dynamically linked, not stripped. Yeah, I could strip them and save some size. But what I want to show here is that their dependencies are like nothing. They need libc and libm. But they use an interpreter and obviously like VDSO. They're dynamically linked in Linux. So the idea is that if I could go and build them statically, but it's really not so trivial, and I don't want to spend time on explaining it. I mean, I've done this for LVGL 5,000 times, right? But it's just not worth the effort. And like if I go and look at the other one, then this. So they have libc, right? And on the other video, I came and I actually debootstrapped something. So let me go ahead and copy from myself. If only I remembered. Yeah, so it's this one, okay, min base. And let's call it whip. I'll call it like whip rootfs, okay? And I'll go to whip rootfs and just let's see how it is. Let's see OS release. Yeah, so it's Ubuntu 24.04. Now, what I want to do, this is not so big, right? It's pretty decent. So what I want to do is actually to take this one and mount it, either provided like with the 9p or put it in any ramfs, but I'm going to put the examples from libs in there. So let me do that. cp, let's see. Let me do here. Make dear. Yeah, let's do it just here. Demos. And here what I'm going to do is, I'm just making this up now. I mean, I'm just recording this. I'm thinking of what I'm going to do. So let's copy libs, whatever, into demos. That's definitely what I want to do. I want to copy them. And I mean, I would show it right now on my computer for doing that, but then I would not be able to record. So we have them under demos. Let's just do it. There. Fine. And basically, if I root there, then I would be fine. So what I would really do usually, I would back an image. But I will just provide it with with some other things from the QEMU. If you see it before the next meetup, then you will not understand maybe what I'm doing next, but that's fine because you will probably see it after the meetup if it's uploaded. So let me go ahead and just attach it to the running system, to the running demo. So let me do that. So what I'm going to do is basically I need to first source the environment. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So let me go to, oops, what happened? Let me go to, where was it? Demos, PSVG, this one. Just make sure that I'm on the right branch. Looks like it. That's what I'm going to present. And setup. Yes, that's it. So I just want to see that. Yeah, that's fine. That's what I would want to present. Excellent. And on the first demo, forget about colors. I would have like these ones, okay? So if I went like to DRM, if I ran mount host like a DRM like Olympic, then I would see something, but I don't want to spell for you, okay? So this works, but I will just mount something else instead of it. So let me get back to where I was. And yeah, that's what I want to put instead. And I will go and just replace it. I mean, this is why I prepared like this. There are millions of problems with 9p, and that I don't want to get into. But if something doesn't work out, then I will tell like why it is like this. But just imagine that I know what I'm doing as per the command line. It's VGA for another reason. I can go and remove like one of the devices, and here there is a little bit. And there is something. It is used. There is a config that is already like after some of my explanation. No, it doesn't matter. So yeah. So now suppose if we go to mount host, what's its face? Yeah, we were supposed to have this one, and what I can do is start like mounting, but maybe I don't even need that. So I'm just going to do like a little try here. Just check, let's see. Yeah, there is a virtual VGA, that's good for me. I'm going to chroot to this one, and I'm going to run bash. Good, it works. Let's see, CatOS release. Great. And then, like, but we don't have like the frame buffer. Yeah, I could bind mount, but let's just do it quickly. Let's see what's up with proc mount -t proc. Proc non-proc, and of course the proc doesn't matter. What matters is like the device, right? But you know what? We'll add it. Let's see what is the configuration of like QEMU. This is like the frame buffer driver. Great. Okay. So mount -t, I believe dev tempfs, dev tempfs, again on dev, and let's also do the sysfs. So mount t sysfs, sys, and we could do a couple of other things. So like if I now go cat dev or urandom to proc, what is face? Sorry, to dev fb0. Yeah, so this one works, okay? And by the way, if I want to get rid of like the cursor, I can go to like fbcon here, and yeah, I can go and do here cursor link would be 1. So I can go and do 0 into it, and then it will no longer blink. So if I go like the urandom stuff again, then this is what I'll have, and I can have like TV here. Okay. But this is not what I want to show. So what I want to show is go to the demos and then show some things. First thing, uGFX example. Great, it works. Of course, there is like a resolution issue. otherwise it would be fine. So it works. And the other one would be the LVGL one. So this also works, right? So this looks like really good, right? I mean, there's like a graphical framework here. We can do all kind of things, and like a very, very graphic and very nice. So if I wanted to go ahead and like compile it like statically, it would be more challenging. Okay, this is why I did not do that. Now this is great. This is very nice, and now I'll just go and kill this. Okay, we're convinced that we can have very nice frame buffer graphics and not just this. Now I'm not sure if I should like break the video here or later, but you know what? Let's break it now, and then later I'm going to add some more things that I'm going to demonstrate, like within the concept of like this switch root or two root. Okay. Now, just warning, this is definitely not the way to do it, because if you want to start doing like fully fledged systems, then you really need to be able to write like on the host, because there are dbus will not like some things, x11 will not like some things. The 9p file system does not like special character files like Unix domain sockets. Okay. And there are tons of other reasons. And by the way, in these lectures, like in the Meetup, or maybe if I give one of these publicly, the idea is for everybody to be able to reproduce if they watch the videos without any issues whatsoever, and more or less without any thought. So those who've taken my classes know that I always do like all kind of setups and like do NFS and do the QEMU setups, or do the the real device setups with things like this one. So yeah. By the way, Chris, Behan, Jerry, Jan Simon, I think mostly Jan Simon. If you're asking yourselves, yeah, I mean, I'm still using this kind of tab from like the good days at taking the classes at the Linux Foundation like 10 years ago. So thanks for the tip. It's a really good tip. But yeah, I mean, here I just want to do things like very trivial. Okay, so that's how it's going to be. And if it's recorded, I know the picture is very small, but like, I had a nice like a friendly reminder from the past. So I'll stop here and I'll add another one later.